SportsLink is brought to you by Mariana's Irrigation and Landscape.
I'm here with professional rugby player Jacob Flores, who plays for the Seattle Seawolves, back home, spending time with the fam. Looking back at your first season, how blessed and fortunate are you just to, one, be playing professional sports, and two, to be playing and finish a season during these trying times?
Pandemic was in 2020, and I haven't played rugby for, over a year. It's just one of those things that I just been putting into work, and I got the call sometime in March, and they just asked me if I was ready to go like that same week. And as I said, I just been staying ready. I ended up playing that same weekend. It was a good time. Those guys became family, man. That's our group. It's an Islander thing, and I was the only Guamanian obviously there, but it was a good time, bro. They took me in, and just overall, you know, the team is just like a huge melting pot of talent, like from all over the world, bro. And these guys been playing high level rugby for most of their life, and just to be there, to be able to grow and learn and seek my own excellence, and man, it's just a blessing, really, because like for me this past year, it was my rookie season, so it's just one of those things where I was just taking everything in and absorbing and learning the system.
Any talks with the coaches of maybe, you know, utilizing you a little bit more in different ways, or just, you know, bringing you back on the squad so you can contribute any way you can?
I did speak with my coach before the season ended, and he did anticipate bringing me back next season. It's just one of those things where nothing's guaranteed, right? Nothing's guaranteed unless it's on contract. So definitely just staying ready, doing the work. One thing that was mentioned was, you know, like me personally, I'm like one of the smaller flankers on my team, which is the position that I play. And like the first game I played, I went in for one of my boys, Samu. Samu's probably like 6'5", and I'm 5'11". So it's what my coach told me is that he does want to use me in other positions, and I was told that we'll leave that for him to decide. And yeah, it's just one of those things where you just got to stay ready. You got to put into work, and if you get that call up, then you know you just got to show up.
Giving your time to help with the groundskeeping at the Weddingale field.
GRC, that's my home field. I've been playing rugby with GRC since 2005. That's where the roots is firm, and it's just really good to go back home, be there with the boys. We had a cleanup this weekend, so that's something that the boys always do. And if anybody ever wants to volunteer, you know, just reach out to the Guam Rugby Club and see when the next cleanup is. And it's just another way to give back to the community.
ESA football from the Ukadu Field. Southern High traveling up north to face the Bulldogs. Ukadu's Austin Apatang with the tackle on the play. Josiah Quintanilla drops back, looking for an open receiver. Rolls right and hits Isaiah Topashnia for the first down. Bulldogs defense hold and forces the turnover on downs. Gregory Martinez blows through the middle and makes the tackle for a loss. Dolphins D also forcing the turnover. Quintanilla hits Jaron Leon Guerrero on the quick slant. Apatang comes over to assist on the play and forces the fumble. Teammate Troy Munya with the fumble recovery. Quintanilla dropping back again. This time finds Topashnia on the out route. Nice grab by Isaiah, who dives into the end zone for the score. Apatang was all over the field for the home team. First down reception here. Dolphins go on to win 20-0. Southern High will face the Father Duenas Friars in the semis this Friday at 7 p.m. at the GW Field. The GW Geckos and Guam High Panthers meet up on Saturday night at Guam High at 7 p.m. Shout out to Jones Media for the fresh video. Round 4 of the Pro Line Drifting Championships went down at the Raceway Park in Jigo. Carl Dumasic was crowned the winner again this round, catching him up to just 2 points from Von Burrell, who still holds the lead in these season points. The final round, number 5, is scheduled for Sunday, December 5th to close off the 2021 season. Von Burrell is in first with 74 points. Carl Demasig in second with 72. Matt Pilarka in third with 54 points. Jasper Leong is in fourth with 50 points. The University of Guam's varsity baseball program is looking for athletes to play for the Tritons in the upcoming spring and fall seasons. Aspiring collegiate baseball players ages 16 to 22 are invited to tryouts to be held December 4th and 5th from 9 in the morning to 12 in the afternoon at the George Washington High School baseball field. For more info, contact Coach Roque Alcantara Jr. at 747-4579. The Team Elite Exhibition Tournament features teams in the U8 through U16 age divisions. This annual tournament gives Team Elite members game time experience on the court. Let's check out some highlights from the U10 division. Brian Hahn Jr. stopping and popping for the long two. Matty Orchura calling for the ball in the paint. Orchura gets the ball and goes high off the backboard for the score. Apollo Moylan going to the rack on the play for the floater off the window. Junior division results now. The Hawks beat the Hornets 27-18. The Warriors got the win over the Nets 31-26. The Jazz slipped by the Hawks 26-21. And the Warriors got the win over the Raptors 37-35. The tournament wraps up this weekend with games being played at the National Training Center in Teasan and the Guam Sports Complex in Harmon. Moylan, making his way to the basket, gives it up to teammate Luke Laxamana for the last basket in the win. Educators in Metgood laced up in the DPR Gov Guam Co-Ed Invitational Basketball League. Tony Kanata was cleaning up the boards for Metgood. Follow-up here, good for 2 points. Chris Flores was cashing out. Flores bringing back that swagger. Castro almost turns the ball over, but teammate Rivera regains possession and takes it up for the tough shot baseline. Back the other way, Regis with the assist from Punzalan. Spot up 3 all net. Metgood leading in the first half. Kanata inbounding the ball. Lily Conception goes inside to Christine Villena for another easy basket. Flores with the pass to Jenny Mata. Deep ball is money. Cha-ching. Kanata goes hard to the rim here. Nice hustle play by Ken Castro to close the lane. Teammate Sharice Bola got his back for the putback off glass. Chris Flores back at it. Three-pointer from up top. Drano. Metgood held on for the win. Lily Conception goes inside for the layup in the W. Roll call for this year's ESA All-Island football selections for offense. Let's take a look at some highlights while I run through the list. At center, Roman Sablon, GW. Guards, Avery Gamboa from Guam High. Brian Hayes from GW. Tackles, Richard Borja from Southern High, Arnold Rokop from GW. Fullback, Randy Ngoko from Guam High, Jermaine Molo from JFK. Utility player went to Vance Meno from FD. This year's punt returner, Benjamin Harris from Guam High. Running backs, Kyle Gogui from FD and Aiden Lumba from Simon Sanchez. Quarterback, Aaron Johnson from Guam High. Tight ends, Isaiah Topasnia from Southern High, Robert Raras from GW. Wide receivers, Jake Cruz from GW, Benjamin Harris from Guam High. Kicker, Alex Sojo from FD. Kick returner, Jake Cruz from GW. Now for this year's MVPs, an exclusive from Clutch Guam. In programming news, you know we always got you covered. Tune in and catch all of your NFL action right here on the stations of KUAM. Monday, December 6th on KUAM TV 11, 4 in the morning, NFL on CBS, LA Chargers at Cincinnati Bengals. Keep it locked to KUAM TV 11 at 7:25 in the morning. More NFL on CBS, Baltimore Ravens at Pittsburgh Steelers. Switch it over to KUAM TV 8 at 11:20 in the morning. NBC Sunday Night Football, Denver Broncos at Kansas City Chiefs.
SportsLink is brought to you by Mariana's Irrigation and Landscape.